Hey YouTube, Hazeyy here with episode 2 of Neon Abyss. Before we get started, just a couple of housekeeping things to address real quickly. The first is that we actually played a couple of off-camera runs, but my audio settings were not ideal, so I went ahead and scrapped them. Let's just go over... Sorry about that. Let's just go over the progress we have made so far. We did get a couple new items. Popcorn, all your bullets will explode on impact or after they travel a certain distance. We got these marked stones. I'm not sure if I went over this. We've got the Death Believer item pack, which is kill enough enemies and you'll drop extra hearts. We did also talk about something that I missed in the first episode, which was additional characters. There is Saya, who can switch between a katana and a gun. Amir, who is super healthy, but he loses hearts at each level until he has 0 hearts, in which he begins to fly. Wade, which is our main protagonist, 3 hearts, 1 key, 1 bomb. And Anna, which is our main protagonist in a girl form with 4 hearts, 1 key, but no bombs. I'm just going to continue on with Wade. He is the character we've had the most success with so far. I'm pretty sure the first run was a little bit easier because we were able to start off with the death ray. I have noticed the couple runs that I have done off camera have been a little bit harder. I'm assuming this is because we are against the new manager Hal, and we do not get to start off with the extra consumables and death ray we got from the tutorial. So without further ado, let's enter the first room and get started with the run. So essentially what was going on with my microphone, oh, I didn't even notice this guy down here. Essentially what was going on with my microphone was I had applied some filters on OBS to try to increase the mic quality. In doing so, I had actually, and this is gonna sound kind of counterintuitive, right? I had aligned the hertz of the microphone and OBS along with my computer recording hertz, I believe. So you might think to yourself, well, doesn't that just increase the quality automatically? Not hertz, frequency, it might be hertz. I'm very new to the lingo of all this tech stuff. We got pain drop, increased weapon damage and rate of fire. That seems awesome. Anyways, so we essentially lined up my computer settings with the OBS recording settings as we applied the filters. This gave me a couple, and then after that happened, my mic started sounding very metallic-y, and I was assuming, oh, it must have been the filters I set up. There's something wrong with the filters. So I spent like 3 days, not 3 days, I spent like a day and a half, multiple runs, 3 runs, recording and thinking it was coming out really good, only to figure out that I had this metallic-y sound, and I thought, you know, it must be the filters, it's what I changed. So I spent a really long time trying to find the correct levels to set all of my OBS filters to. It turns out that when I lined up the hertz on the computer and the hertz on OBS, it just increased the sensitivity, I believed. So all I really had to do was turn the sensitivity on my mic down to make it sound decent. It doesn't sound like studio quality or amazing or anything, but what it was sounding before was very muffled. So that's enough microphone talk. This run is going very good so far. We are 1 coin away from being able to go to the shop for one of those 70 gold items. Oh, and there's our 1 coin. Thank you very much. And we'll also go down to this item room right here. So we might be fighting the boss with 3 items on us, which seems pretty darn good. It looks like a hooked, a berserker blood. The fewer hearts I have, the more bullets I can fire. Interesting. This would be a really good synergy with the item we got on the first run, the Iron Heart. If I was able to lose red hearts before my shields, this would really turn up the power level on this item. Whoops. Let's run over to the shop. But first, let's do a little parkour. So today is Monday. How was your guys' weekends? Mine was pretty good. And I think this is the super something king, like of the king. Upgrade your weapon and increase bullet velocity. Wonderful. So we've got an upgraded weapon, a damage up, a velocity up, a rate of fire increase, and an interesting little ability with the fewer hearts, the more shots we can fire. And we are just shredding this guy, it looks like. Oh, at the last second I took a hit. We did get a sea monster and some space soda, which adds a heart container and increases my weapon damage slightly. Let's head on to level 2. We are greeted immediately by an item room that we need a key for. I was calling somebody on FaceTime the other day, and I had the thought occur to me. Why doesn't FaceTime allow you to leave FaceTime voicemails if your call doesn't go through? Almost like just like a Snapchat message, right? Your call would not go through, and it would give you the prompt to leave a voicemail, and then you could just record yourself through FaceTime saying something. I don't know about you, but I think that would be fun. I think it could compete with Snapchat a little bit. I think Apple should probably call me up and, we could talk about the licensing rights to that. I do own all of it at the moment. Just kidding. Do we think we can hit this bomb? Huh. You might be saying you missed it. You don't know what I was aiming at. I was aiming for this. This teleport. So, this chest is a violence chest. We have a lot of wisdom, so I'm not sure why it gave us a violence chest. I'm still very unsure about what this violence and wisdom mechanic actually does. If one of you wants to hit me up in the comments and give me a little bit of insight on that. We got a Five Nights at Freddy's demonic laser bear. Easily taken out. One more. See you later, dude. I've never played Five Nights at Freddy's, by the way. Is it a good game? I always got the impression that it was a little bit, what's the proper term for this? You know how, like, cult films have a certain fan base that really like them, and then to the general population it's not as appealing? I feel like Five Nights at Freddy's is kind of a cult game. If you were in it, and you played it when it started, when it was still this just cool little arcade kind of way to spend 2 hours, not sink a lot of time into, I bet you could really get into it and the lore and the story and stuff. But for somebody that was never really into it, I don't see the appeal of getting into it now. I think it's more of a backstory based game. You do it for the backstory. What should we do here? I do want to get a key somehow. Let's fight the boss first. I think our damage is high enough to not really worry. It's Sam, God of Screens. I don't think I've fought this boss yet. Whoa! That was a very high velocity attack that seems to come back. Okay, I'm not sure the strategy. I'm not sure what the strategy is to beat him, but we got the Earth Bread, which is a heart container increase. So we're firing 2 shots now because we have 1 missing heart container. I'm gonna go, I can't even get into the shop. Well, this is okay. We just have to completely forego our item room. I'll take it. We got such a good first floor that I'm willing to take a little bit of a hit on the second floor. Yeah. Pretty good run so far, if I do say so myself. Got some gems here. I wish I had a bomb. This looks... If I could get at some of those stone chests, maybe get a key or something out of them. The boss we just fought seems slightly challenging. I'm not sure the strategy to fight him yet. It seems like some of those... Oh, are we a genius? Oh, wow. We got a Seed of Stone. Your bullets will create a platform on the wall. That's awesome. What a cool item. Whoa. That guy almost got in a little bit of cheeky damage. So we can do this. What? Anyways, let's just go over here and take this guy out. If we can get a really... Let's do this. I wonder if we'll be able to make this. We might need a full... Minecraft parkour. Okay. And I've unlocked the wisdom bar. Again, not really sure what that means. I don't know how hard Hell will be. He is the manager we're currently going after. I wonder if he will be exponentially harder than the God of Darknet, which we beat on the first episode. I would like to get a new gun. Maybe one from the shop. Just something that gives us a little bit of oomph. A little bit more power than the starting gun. The starting gun seems pretty fine though. It seems like on these early levels it gets you, it gets the job done just fine. I knew as soon as I made that jump I had made a mistake. Let's see, I had an interesting dream a couple of nights ago. I was watching the movie Logan, which is a movie I've never seen before. I know it's pretty good, and the general sentiment is that people like it. I've never seen it, but I was watching it in this dream, and Logan, Hugh Jackman, was simply played by Batman, so it was kind of just like watching a Batman or something. That was awesome, that jump, by the way. Whew. Giving me the heebie-jeebies just thinking about it. Yeah, so, and it had an interesting storyline. I can't remember exactly what happened. All I know is there was a love interest who was working for the bad guy, so Batman and her couldn't be in love, and there was an explosion at the end. And this is what... Okay, let's check out the map real quick. How do we make it here? Do you think I have to, like, use bombs to get there somehow? Whoa, okay. That's gonna be my weak suit in a lot of these games, is those little acrobatic dodging patterns like that. So yeah, the dream was completely bizarre. It was Batman playing Logan. Didn't make any sense. But at the end of the dream, I woke up and I thought, man, I want to see this movie. So I wish I remembered a little bit more of it, you know? Oh, playing a little bit too aggressive here. Getting a little bit too ahead of myself. We got a key. We have acquired a key. It seems like keys are very rare. I am struggling to find keys on almost every run I've played. Maybe I'm using them too liberally in the early rims. We have a W. Awade Tech. Upgrade your weapon, increase your rate of fire. Awesome. Glad to see it. Let's explore this final room up here before we end up taking on the boss. I'm feeling pretty confident. Oh, we got a new gun, just what I asked for. The 8th color. A wizard's secret weapon. Add an extra crystal. It's a passive. Add an extra crystal container when your weapon is upgraded. So we have a ton of crystals, and... What the hell? Okay, we're shooting a bunch of different bullets. That's fine by me, this looks fun. Let's see how much damage we're capable of doing to block. Looks like oh, he attacked twice right there. I thought we were able to get some hits on him. As he's throwing his bombs, we're able to come close, kite away. The bombs are jumping up. We're able to navigate around the suction cup attack. The suction cup attack? What am I talking about? We're able to navigate around the... what should we call that attack? The bullet suck. Okay, we got a smithing hammer. Clang, clang, clang. Upgrade your weapon. Increase your weapon damage. What is happening? How do we get here? Maybe we have to... Do we have to clear every floor? This is just a hypothesis. Don't quote me on this. But it seems like we have a lot of AoE, so we should be able to clear these floors without paying too much attention to being overwhelmed. I tried to jump out of the way, though. We got a Devil Hotline. Double your melee attack damage when you are in the air. Okay, sure. Seems pretty niche, but I'm sure it will come in handy without me realizing it at some point. Still not able to go here. Maybe there's a... like a secret room with a teleporter or something. Let's just move on to the next level for now, so I don't, you know, spend 40 minutes exploring the floor with no outcome. We do have a shop, and we are approaching a relevant gold amount. It seems like this is just shooting a bunch of pretty low damage shots. And of course, we shoot more the more hearts we're missing. we are able to traverse any wall because of the amount of platforms we throw up. Oh, there's another bear creature. It's gonna be hard to shoot anybody precisely. We just really gotta get in there as close as possible and try to land as many shots as possible. We missed some coins, so let's just backtrack a little bit. We can always backtrack for a penny if we want to. That's fine. You will notice I did not throw an intro onto this video. I'm still working out the kinks with the intro. There's a couple things I'm doing. So I'm using the website Panzoid, which provides free intro animations created by users of the website. So awesome website, I highly recommend looking into it. The only thing though is, even though they are free use based on the user still is able to use copyrighted music and put it on Panzoid, and then unless they give you a link to the music and you're able to verify whether it's on like no copyright sounds or if it's copyrighted music, there's no way of really knowing if the user who created the animation has the right to the music they put on it. So what I've been doing is I've been taking intros, animations from Panzoid, and then trying to attach not my own music, but music from no copyright sounds onto it to try to create a cohesive intro. This obviously doesn't look quite as professional as just the ones on Panzoid, so I'm still playing around with just trying to get a nice looking intro. Both of the intros that I've had on my videos have some slight things I can definitely tweak and make look a little bit cleaner. So maybe we'll see an intro in the next video, maybe we won't. Maybe the intros will be more for League videos because they kind of have that League-y vibe to them. They're like, you know, some EDM coming in, which is kind of something I correlate with more of a MOBA, you know. I don't know. I'm just spilling my brains here a little bit. Trying to figure out what I want to do. Do we have a shop we are able to go to? Yes. Let's pick up an item and maybe even a key from there. So we have a mask, a cool looking gun, a key. Okay, I'm going to postpone my purchase until we explore the rest of the floor and perhaps get as many of these stray coins as possible. I will be using the bombs to get as many coins as possible, aiming for 100 coins so we can get the 70 coin item as well as the 30 coin key. So let's see what kind of money we are able to scrounge up. Should I go into those rooms that hurt me when I enter them? They seem to have pretty good payouts when I've done them in the past. I think, is this a quarter's worth of coins? Let's see, 81 to 91. It was 10 coins, okay. Maybe we also take on the boss right now just so we know exactly how much health we're working with. Charlie, God of Pills. You got a hit off on me early, but that doesn't mean it's over. He's already at half health, and somehow we managed to dodge that attack. And we did it losing minimal health. It was not far from a perfect fight, but definitely not our worst fight. We got a drilling warhead. Increase your rate of fire and weapon damage. Cool. With this amount of health, do we want to risk going to those sacrifice rooms? It's a good question. I'm gonna say yes. Oh, beautiful. Shields on shields on shields. What a good decision. And then here's the second one, which becomes a lot more appealing. We do have a bomb. Should we try to blow up this stone chest? Did not work. That's alright. Let's head on over to the shop. And let's go ahead and purchase the key. And you know, why don't we also take a look at what's in here? Oh my. I almost played it well. I almost discovered the potential of the floor. And milked it for all it was worth, but sadly we could have gotten the shop item as well as the treasure room item, but the one room we missed ended up being the deciding factor. Alright, soldier mask. There's a chance your bullets will track enemies. If that is a chance per bullet or a chance per shot, this could be extremely powerful for us. If it's a chance per bullet, that probably means multiple bullets on each of our shots will probably track enemies down, which makes my life so much easier. I would assume that our DPS right now is really, really strong if we can get, you know, more of these bullets to hit than not. So very pleased with that item. We do have 64 cents, so we should be able to go to the shop on this floor, which, you know, is a good deal. It's not like we completely wasted the chance to get an item. We still have the chance to get one on this floor. So. And we've got a key up there. I wonder if we'll be able to make it up there. Let's think about how we might be able to do this. Wonderful. I'm gonna wait to use this key for the item room. We do have 2 keys. Let's check out the shop and get some wisdom. We got a pumpkin, a jack-o'-lantern. I think that item looks cool. If I had to guess, maybe we have a chance to fire a pumpkin out of our gun to do something. Who knows? Oh. Cool stuff. We got some eggs, some crystals, another egg. Whoa, that's not. Let's go ahead and open this. Cool, because we do have an extra key for the item room. And we are 1 gold away from being able to find out what that jack-o'-lantern does. We're taking a good amount of damage. Wukong. Wukong? He can attack enemies with his legendary staff? Okay. Okay. I don't like Wukong. I don't like monkeys. Come on, 1 coin, 1 coin, 1 coin. Ah. We have 2.5 hearts. I've heard a good tactic. There are the coins we are looking for. I've heard a good tactic for bullet hell games is to focus on your character versus where you are shooting. I'm not really used to that, so there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve there. Pumpkinhead. When you get hurt, you will explode. Anyone who survives might learn a lesson. Okay. Well, I don't know if that was worth it to pick up. I'm not planning on getting hit anymore, so, you know. Just kidding. It's probably gonna pay out fairly well. This would be an awesome room to use a bomb in. Head down here to this teleport. This is definitely one of the more interesting guns I've ever held in my hands. Is Wukong shout? What does Wukong even do? Monkey King is back. He can attack. Okay, I swear he is showering me with coins whenever he attacks. I am liking the spread on this gun for rooms like this when we can just aim up and essentially hit everybody. What's the one thing you miss doing the most on quarantine? I miss just like having a semi-lazy day, like going to the mall or the movies without a huge goal, but knowing that, you know, you're just gonna leave the house and have a decent time meandering and doing whatever. Specifically with the movies, maybe to a little fun area to go to. I don't know how to describe this. What do you call an area that's primarily outdoors, that has like a pedestrian-centric vibe? Like in Michigan, there's like areas like Saugatuck where the whole idea of Saugatuck is that you walk around and you like walk into shops and stuff. Not sure what you call an area like that, but just going to like those places, that's what I miss the most. Magic Vortex. Whoa! Check out those lasers. We do more damage when our crystals are full, so let's try to keep our crystals full. And we are at the boss. Let's try, let's just do the boss. I think we need to use crystals to get into the battle room or whatever. We're against Argus. Okay, this is Argus. We beat you once, I can beat you again. Oh, my bad. Focusing a little bit. Oh, he just hit me with a crazy combo. Not really sure where that came from. It was alright. We were fighting him with what, 3 hearts, 3.5 hearts. I still consider this a fairly successful run. We got a lot of cool items, a cool little aesthetic with our bullets. We got 4 golden gems. Let's see what we can spend those on, if anything. We can get... We're 1 away from rabbit ears, and these don't carry over from one run to the next, so we have to spend them now. We're 1 away from Mercy Hood, so it looks like we are forced to go with the, what I believe is just an aesthetic piano room. It has no objective benefit to us, but I guess it's fun to get. Piano room is now ours. Awesome. Maybe next episode we will try using a different character. I am intrigued to try Amir. He's super healthy and he starts flying around when he has no health. Seems like a good time. If you enjoyed this episode of Neon Abyss, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, suggestions for games I should play in the future, suggestions or tips and tricks for this game, or you just want to have a little bit of a chat, go ahead, leave a comment. I will be responding to them. We'll have a nice little conversation. It'll be a good time. If you like the content of the channel in general, please go ahead and leave a subscription. It lets me know you guys enjoy what you're seeing and you want to see more of it. So I will thank you and have a great one. I will see you on the next episode.